So I spent 10 years of my life hiring and firing people. And while some of it was enjoyable, it took its toll on me and my family. I lived out of a suitcase 2 to 3 nights a week and missed my daughter terribly. But I felt I was in a catch-22 position because I needed to go out to work to pay the bills. In the end, the corporate paycheck wasn't enough to keep me there, so I left and now own an online water filters business with my husband. I love what I do, but something was still missing. And then a friend introduced me to Arbonne, which is a health and wellness business within the network marketing industry. I rejected her kind offer to meet for up to 12 months before finally agreeing to see her for a coffee, and that was the day my life changed. I never thought I would do anything like network marketing. But once I did some research, I realised how ignorant I had been, felt a little silly, changed my mind and decided to start my Arbonne business. I'm excited about the future, both for me and my family, and the wonderful people that I get to help along the way. This is our 36th year in business. That's over 3.5 decades of success and stability, culture, roots and research and development. We're just in the early stages of global expansion. Up until 2006, Arbonne was an American company, and in 2006 they started their global expansion with Canada. In 2007 they launched into the UK and Australia. In 2014 they expanded into Poland, the gateway to Eastern Europe, and this year we're going into Taiwan and New Zealand. This globalization process will continue until Arbonne is a household name. We have a phenomenal compensation plan, but one of the things I love most about this business is that it's an asset that you own. When you get to the level of area manager, you can will your business, and one day someone you love will inherit it. This is an amazing legacy for you to be able to leave. I want to tell you about 2 people in our American head office. The first is Kay Napier. Kay was with Procter & Gamble, and she was with that company for over 20 years and headed the #1 performing division for them, the Women's Health and Vitality Division. From there, Kay moved to McDonald's, where she was the Vice President of Marketing worldwide. When McDonald's lost its way a few years ago with the whole Super Size Me fiasco and their share price fell, Kay was the one who led the team with the Healthy Lifestyle Initiative. So anything at McDonald's that is remotely good for you, that was her idea. In the time that Kay has been with Arbonne, she has kept it in double-digit growth. She has a brilliant business mind, and we are so fortunate to have her looking after us. On the product side, we have our Chief Scientific Officer, Dr. Peter Mitravis. He was with Neutrogena for over 20 years and helped that company become a household name. From there, he moved to Aveda, where he stayed for 14 years. They went from a $25 million to a $700 million company while he was there. He now works for Arbonne. He is one of the top chemists in the world for botanically based products. His whole philosophy is blending the best of nature with the safest of science, creating these amazing products, which are not only good for us and our families, but they're also pretty good for the planet as well. Our products are unique, blending the best of nature with the safest of science, producing products that give amazing results. So, we use the highest quality products from around the world. We're pH correct and hypoallergenic. Being hypoallergenic, our products are gentle and effective for all skin types. Vegan certified, dermatologist tested, pediatrician and ophthalmologist tested. Our tests are done at third-party facilities with human volunteers because we don't test and will never test on animals. As a result of all those trials, we have clinical results that show our anti-aging skincare line is the best on the US market. And because we were built on Swiss heritage, which we're very proud of, we also abide by the highest European Union quality standards. What's not in our products is also important. People are getting more and more used to picking up products and reading the ingredients. People are becoming more knowledgeable and they understand what ingredients are. Some of the ingredients we don't have in our products. Gluten, which isn't very good for our digestive system. Petrolatum or mineral oil, a waste product from the petrochemical industry. We use botanical oils which are healthy and nutritious for our skin. Animal products or byproducts, formaldehyde donating preservatives, chemical dyes, fragrances or colours. Most skin reactions are connected to the chemicals and products. Parabens, which are chemical preservatives. These get into your bloodstream and are linked to lots of different health conditions. All of our products are consumable. We have something for everyone, whether it's nutrition, skincare or cosmetics. We have an extensive product range. So these are products that we use every day. We just show people how to redirect their consumable spend, to use something that's safer and healthier for them. We show them how to order products and have them delivered to their door. That's what really became interesting to me. I get that these products run out and people reorder them. Every single person in the Western world is using at least one of this type of product on a daily basis. If not, 15 or so like me. Everybody is always going to shower, especially if they're getting paid to do it. Our flagship range is the RE9 Anti-Aging for Men and Women. I first started using this in 2013 and I have never looked back. I never really suffered from any skin conditions prior to using RE9, but now my skin feels more hydrated, it's softer, and there are definitely less wrinkles. I would say that these products have changed my life for the better, and I won't use anything else on my skin but Arbonne. And these are the facts to back it up. Not many CEOs will go out to independently test their products against leading department store brands and the leading direct selling brands and come out way above in terms of results. Well, that's exactly what Arbonne did. And after 4 weeks, 96% of people reported a refinement in skin texture and smoothness and an improvement in skin moisturization. The reason Arbonne is in double-digit growth, the reason we have started our globalization program, is because for the very first time, all 4 generations are contributing to the economy. And Arbonne just happens to cover the 2 fastest growing industries in the world, health and wellness and network marketing. The boom in health and wellness and network marketing is being fueled by all generations. Baby boomers are looking for anti-aging products to keep them looking and feeling younger for as long as possible. Baby boomers look and act very differently to how they did half a century ago. They're out socializing, exercising, traveling. They also have to stay and work longer than they would like because they can't afford to retire and they're competing with the younger generations for those jobs. Our Gen Xers, They're the ones who started the whole green commitment. And Arbonne's green commitment is that we will be the company that sets industry standards. Gen Xers also feel stuck in the corporate wheel and have to keep doing all those free hours if they want to keep their jobs. Because if they don't, there's a queue of people behind them waiting to step into their shoes. Lifestyle has gone out the window, family time has suffered, and they're sick of it, and they want to switch it around. And then we have our Gen Ys, many of whom are leaving university with thousands of pounds worth of debt, unable to get a job in the specific field that they've studied hard for 3 to 5 years. They've also watched their parents downsize and often struggle to make ends meet. Gen Ys are fueling the entrepreneurial boom. It's on the rise. This demographic want to take control of their lives. They don't want to live in the same way their parents have lived. And then, at the end, we have our digital generation, which baby boomers, Gen Xers and Gen Ys are all part of. Everybody lives on the cloud. It's true. We live on the internet with our smartphones. Technology is advancing so quickly. You can run an Arbonne business just using your smartphone or laptop. You can run your business anywhere in the world as long as you have an internet connection. I talk about Arbonne. That's my job. I don't go door to door dropping off catalogues. I don't handle products or take people's money. I don't carry stock. I just talk. If people are open to buying the products, I own a virtual business and I show them how to order online. If someone wants to build an Arbonne business, I teach them exactly what I do. That's how this business works. It's digital, it's virtual, and that's why Arbonne and that's why now. Really, it's just a smart and effective distribution system. It's word of mouth advertising. Let's compare network marketing to a traditional retail model. In retail, the products are manufactured. They then go through a whole bunch of steps before they ultimately get into consumers' hands. And all of those steps take a lot of time and cost a lot of money. But with Arbonne, we manufacture the products and they go directly through the independent consultants to the customer. We save millions by cutting out the middlemen. So where does all that saved money go? It goes into 3 very important places. It goes into offering our luxury brand at an affordable price. It goes into research, development, and sourcing the best possible ingredients. That's why we're able to attract people like Dr. Peter Matravis. His team are there to make sure we have the most innovative, cutting-edge products on the market, and that we're adhering to our pure, safe and beneficial standards at all times. And the third place it goes is into our compensation plan, which we're going to talk about a little later on. So when you think about network marketing and your own lives, we do it every day. And I'm sure you can think of an example where you've recommended something to someone you know. Whether it's a restaurant you've eaten in, a film you've been to see, or a book that you've read. You do it all the time, but won't be getting paid for it. We're currently in only 5 countries. The United States, Canada, UK, Australia and Poland. We'll be launching into Taiwan and New Zealand this year. This is a great opportunity. For example, you may not know a person in the United States, but one of your team might. That could lead to thousands more in your network just through that one connection. This is simple. You experience and share better products. So it's a stop, start and share. So really, what you do is stop buying your product from a retail store and stop giving your hard-earned money to people who don't give you a commission for using the products. And instead, Start enjoying the benefits of shopping from your own online store and support your own business. Now you're buying superior products at a discount from yourself. And of course, you want to share those products with others. Show them how to purchase products for themselves and their family. And for those that want to grow a business, then you show them exactly how to do the same thing and build a business in the same way. These are products that we use every day. We shower, we brush our teeth, and we wash our hair. So this is something that we're already doing. So that's why this business makes total sense. We're just redirecting our spend. It all starts with you. When I started my Arbonne business, it was just me. I didn't really know what I was doing, but I figured it out just by following the system that's in place. You then start talking to people and explain why it's better to use safer, healthier products. After a while, people will buy products from you, and then before you know it, someone will join your team, and you can teach them how to do the same thing. And they know people that you don't know. And this will connect you to a network of people who want to build an Arbonne business. These are people that want to earn an income from using Arbonne and sharing it with others. The great thing about this is that these people are committed consumers like me. I'm not going to go and buy other brands because I've got an Arbonne business. Product sales go through my business each month from people who have just switched their consumable spend, and they're continuing to share it with their network. So that's one half of the business. The other half is people who just want to buy products. So they don't want anything to do with the business. They don't want to create an income from using Arbonne. They just want to buy and use the products because they've fallen in love with them. Literally, all you do is follow our system for success. Everything is taken care of for you. We have customer services already in place. Marketing is already in place. All of these support functions are already there for us. This leaves us free to talk. There are a few ways to do Arbonne. Group presentations, one-to-ones, product events and workshops. You get to think about how this business is going to fit into your busy life. And if you're sitting here thinking, my life is just way too busy, it sounds amazing, but I just can't possibly fit anything else in. That is the number one reason why you need to get into this business as quickly as possible. I was busy when I started Arbonne, and I know that I have to get busier for a short time so that I never have to be busy again. So even though you're going to have to get busier, it's still going to be worth it, because we teach you how to fit this into the nooks and crannies of your life. When we teach you, we hang on to you until you have learned what you need to know to become independent. Only then will we let you go. Our business success depends 100% on teaching you how to be successful. So we support you every step of the way and make sure you have everything you need. So this is our compensation plan. Everybody starts as an independent consultant. And you can start earning money straight away from clients and preferred clients, which we'll come on to in the next slide. There are 4 levels of management in Arbonne. District manager is the first management level. And here you're going to average between £100 and £800 per month. So for some, that's going to be an extra bit of pocket money. But it's important to remember that for some people, that's going to be the difference between paying their mortgage and losing their house. If we took £500 as an average, for some that's life-changing money. When you get to the second management level in Arbonne, the area manager level, that's where you get to will your business. You're also going to average between £800 and £2,500 per month. So, if we took £1,000 as the ballpark figure, what difference would that make to your life? Most people at area manager level still have jobs. This is their part-time business on the side. It's the extra money that Arbonne is bringing into their household. As a regional vice president, you now average a full-time income. A UK regional vice president earns between £2,500 and £10,000 per month. And you're going to be driving a beautiful white Mercedes that Arbonne give you a cash bonus for. As a national vice president, you're going to earn anything from £16,000 per month. The cool thing about it is that it's unlimited. There are no capped salaries. There are no glass ceilings. There are no the men earn more than the women. You decide what your paycheck is going to look like. As the volume in your business continues to grow, so does your paycheck. So where do you see yourself? There's a place for everybody in Arbonne. What you've just heard, you may be thinking, I need to get my hands on those products and start redirecting my spend. And you can do that by becoming a client. It's free to join, but you pay full retail price for the products. But what most people like to do is save money and become a preferred client. The way that works is for just £17, you get a minimum of 20% discount on your products for a full year. But you also have other advantages when you become a preferred client. You earn vouchers towards future purchases. It's a fantastic loyalty program that Arbonne have put in place for its customers. You may decide that you want to host an event because you want to support the person that's introduced you to Arbonne, help them get their business started and introduce some of your friends to these amazing products and earn host rewards while you're doing that. We have a very generous host rewards program which allows us to give free gifts as well as huge discounts. And then the third way to become part of Arbonne is to become an independent consultant like myself. You've heard about some of the benefits of doing that financially. So, for £56 you can start your business and enjoy a minimum of 35% discount on all products, as well as unlimited income potential, an opportunity to earn the Mercedes-Benz cash bonus, and unlimited personal growth and development. I chose Arbonne because something was missing in my life. I want to give my family everything I dream of. So as you consider what you've just heard, you may want to think about a few things. You may want to think about where you're going to be in 5 years from now, if you keep on doing what you're currently doing. 5 years is going to go by with or without Arbonne in your life. If you don't have a 5-year plan, you need one. And this is a fantastic opportunity. You might want to think about what you would do differently, because a lot of people just think, well, I'll keep on doing the same thing and hope for something different. Well, it's often said that the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. If you do this, you'll drive yourself crazy. In order to get something different, you have to do something different. This is an amazing opportunity to take control of your life.